What's up YouTube? Today I'm going to show you guys how to replace the battery on your old Game Boy and Game Boy Color cartridges. Alright guys, here are the tools that we'll need to do the battery replacement. First of all, we need to have the cartridge that we're going to replace the battery to. Then the battery itself. You can find these batteries in eBay, Amazon. They're really cheap. A 3.8 millimeter security bit. These you could also find in eBay and Amazon and other little shops. I'll put links down below. You also will need a soldering iron. Any kind of soldering iron will do. The solder. And a soldering pump to remove the solder. And last but not least, a flathead screwdriver, or a miniature one is fine. Any small flathead screwdriver will do, just like this one. It's a double-sided, but any will do. And these will be all the items that you'll need to replace the battery. Alright, first the cartridge and the 3.8 millimeter security bit. Here we go. Here's a screw right here. Here you go, guys. This does not require a lot of force, so there's no need for attachment up here. You can do it very easily. Here you go. There's a screw, put it here to the side. That's all you need the 8mm bit for. Then you slide it down. Pull off the top. It's a slide off, so you have to pull it off. Don't just yank it around. Now remove chip, and here we go. Here's the battery. Here are the solder points that you just need to remove the battery. This screwdriver can help you. By the time you start soldering, you could like kind of just put it in here to, when you're heating up the solder, it starts just popping out. I'll show you guys in a bit as the soldering iron is warming up. Alright guys, for this second step of removing the battery, you're gonna use the soldering pump to remove the solder. So basically, it sucks out the solder like that. Let me show you guys. You first heat up the solder a bit. There, you remove it. That's the solder. Then you go to the next one. Remove the solder, but this one did not remove completely, so we do that one more time. There, that should be it. Now get your flathead screwdriver, and there. That's how you remove the battery. Now, alright guys, once you remove the battery, you're gonna have probably some leftover solder there. Let me see if I could get the camera to focus. Epic fail. Alright guys, now you could see here, do we have a little bit excess solder right here and here. We need to clean that up before we put the new battery so it looks professional. Now get your soldering iron and your soldering pump and let's clean it up. So now they're clean. They have a good amount of solder here and here. They don't need to have excessive, just enough for them to connect. Now we'll be putting the battery. So here's the new battery. Notice that in the board there's a minus and a plus. Make sure that your battery is where it shows the plus, it's touching the little attachment here. This is touching the plus, and the bottom is touching the negative, like that. Alright, let's put it together. And let's get the soldering iron and some solder and put a little bit. Put a little bit. Just a little bit right there. Just a little bit right there. Oop. There you go. Just so you can have a little bit there. It's always easier just to like put the plus one first. Measure it out here. There you go. Hold it in place. Hold it in place. And warm up the solder. There you go. It's stuck in place. Now, second part, the second side here, same thing. Warm up a little bit of the solder. There. Stuck in place. Alright. Now to complete it, you put a little bit on top, just so it attaches well. Do you see there's like a little there's like a little hole right here? That's the little part where it needs to be filled out with the solder attached to the board. There you go. Now the battery is attached. One thing though, when you're soldering the battery, always make sure not to overheat the battery or heat it up. If you do heat it up just a bit, let it cool off before you solder off the other side, because warning, this battery can blow up. So be careful while soldering this. Other than that, I mean, there you go. I will be putting a second video, an alternative of how to do it without most of these tools. Alright, so now to put it all back together, remember, slides off. Basically you just, the same way you took it off, you put it back. There you go. Slide it back up, turn it around, put the little screw back with your security bit, screw it back in. It does not, again, it does not need a lot of force, and there you go, good as new. A lot of these Pokemon games that have a little battery, when the battery runs out, they stop saving, or every time you save and you turn it off, you turn off the Game Boy, it automatically makes you start a new game. So this is one way to fix that. Alright guys, that's it for the tutorial on how to replace a battery on your old Game Boy and Game Boy Color cartridges. Comment below if you have any questions or comments. Hit the like button if you found this video helpful, and consider subscribing, and thank you for watching. Bye.